Ladies and gentlemen,
I wasn't done.
Mesdames et messieurs. That's all the French I speak. I'm sorry. Merci beaucoup. Frank Delois, Edouard Carpentier, George St. Pierre.
Get ready! Bullshit, get ready. Get ready for the worst raw review on the internet. The worst raw review on the internet. Draws, raw. With Eric B and Randy C. Chickens of bananas and fresh roast beef. This is Draws, raw.
Hello, friends, listeners, and newcomers. It's me, Eric B. They call me the Raw Dog, and I'm here on Straws Raw, bringing you the absolute worst or best, depending on when you search, Raw review on the internet. Folks, thanks for joining us here on the Hub Sports Entertainment Network to review another lovely night of Monday night. But it wouldn't be a delight if I wasn't joined by my PIC, my puppy in crime himself. His name is Randy C. Randy, row, row, row.
Something wrong, Eric? Eric normally laughs up my jokes in person, but never in online meetings. Weird thing. When I asked Eric about it, he told me my jokes aren't remotely funny. Hey, Eric B. Hey, everybody. It's me, Randy C. And as usual, we are powered by something. We're powered by interiorplants.ca, the natural solution for a healthier and more beautiful home or business environment. That's interiorplants.ca. The King of Print, offering and providing the best for your printing needs. Go to www.thekingofprint.ca, the official printing company of the Hub Sports Entertainment. Pure Fandom. Pure Fandom, your home of all things pro wrestling and lucha libre, from replica masks, championship belts, and prop accessories for your cosplay. Pure Fandom is proudly Canadian. You can go to their website at www.purefandomshop.bigcartel.com or follow them on their Instagram. They are at Pure Fandom Shop or Pure Fandom Shop 416. Or go to their YouTube channel, Pure Fandom Shop 416. Pure Fandom asks, what's your fandom? We're also powered by the Smack Daddies. Brad the Dad and Father Greg Feltham giving you the best SmackDown review on the internet. Is Greg going to be angry this week? Probably. Join him this Saturday on the Hub Sports Entertainment Network, or go to SmackDaddies.ca and take a look at all their content. Follow them on YouTube. Follow them here on the Hub. Like, comment, subscribe. Give them the heads up. As well as THT, the handshaking team, where Eric B., my buddy there, does weekly Wheels of Misfortunes, weekly Cheap Eats. What's he showing me right now? A Bret Hart WrestleMania exclusive, signed, autographed by the man himself. I know him, Brett. I know Bret. No, I know you, Eric, but yeah, I've met Bret a couple of times. But yeah, it looks like Eric had a meeting with him on this past weekend. Bret the Hitman Hart was in town. But yeah, that's good. And last but not least, I'm always powered by maybe 3 a day. Chiquita bananas. Why is that, Minoru?
Monkeys never collapse.
No, they never cramp, and they help you out. That is Chiquita bananas. And sorry, one last thing. La boo boo. La boo boo. La boo. No, not really. Hey, Eric B, how you doing today?
I was doing great before that little Labubu interlude there, but that's okay. Here we are, Randy, on this fine day, and today we're going to do the entire show en français. Oui?
Oui, je
No.
m'appelle Randy Charpentier. Je parle français.
Randy C. being the heel himself, just like some of those fine folks in Quebec City last night for Monday Night Raw. But before we get into Monday Night Raw, let's talk about what's happening around our lives, what's happening on the internet with the wrestling world, and more like that. Randy, I haven't asked you in a while, buddy. I feel like I haven't asked you in a while. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, my back still hurts. The medical system sucks. And yeah, I'm still waiting. Other than that, let's lead right into it. First of all, Eric B, sorry, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay, besides having to see Randy still waiting for this world to stop hating and just give him some help with his back arena. But it will happen sooner or later, folks. And when it does, he's going to be a super version of himself, a robo Randy, so to speak. But Randy, I am doing okay, brother. I'm doing okay. I'm getting ready for some exciting things this week. And I definitely had an exciting impromptu weekend, spending a few hours with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Bret the Hitman Hart. And it is honestly, Randy, it's so crazy. I was saying this to another friend of mine that I was doing what I was doing when I was hanging out with Bret, getting a few things signed and stuff like that. And we were just having this discussion about like, what would it be like to have this conversation now as a 40-year-old man, to go back in time with my 9-year-old self and have this conversation? Not only will you meet your childhood hero one day, but you'll spend numerous different occasions with him for long periods of time, be able to ask him personal questions, be able to find out that he's a massive NBA fan, for example. All of these little things that, you know, aren't really discussed a lot. And then Bret, of course, being the legend that he is, he's always going to be loved and adorned by the fans, but it just seems like he's not really around the product that much, or more or less he doesn't really want to be around it anymore as much or be that influential in it. But Randy, yeah, it was just an honor and a privilege. That's the best way that I can put it. And yeah, every single time is a blessing.
That's amazing. You've had a lot of experiences with these fine heroes, I guess you can say, in your life. And I definitely love hearing them. I definitely love being part of them when I have been. So you're very blessed, and you do a very good job at it.
Thank you, sir.
Just like Bill did with your cleaning your teeth this morning. Definitely a really good job, Bill. We appreciate you. But let's introduce a new segment. I got a new segment here. Insert wrestling banter with the boys here.
Welcome to Wrestling Banter with the Boys.
The segue wrestling banter, speaking about heroes, speaking about things going right and things going wrong, and Bret the Hitman Hart not being part, I guess, in the loop with what's going on. There was a video out there of her talking about Io Sky, but that's just funny, or not knowing who Io Sky is.
Yeah.
The biggest news I wanted to talk to you about, and this is our little banter, our little back and forth, because we've been pretty good on this. You've been right majority of the time. I've been right, not so much majority of the time. But I figured that we'd get the hot topic of the week, and that is the one, the only, just like Bret Hart, I guess, was in the news last week, Killer Kross. Killer Kross, is this a work? Has he been released by the WWE or not? Eric B., what's your opinion on this?
Well, I mean, even up until yesterday and even now, I still have this inkling that we're getting worked. And the reason, I have numerous reasons why I think that that's a reality. Yes, there's so many different reasons that Randy's going to pull up why I'm wrong right now. And everything that you say is going to be very valid. And I'm not going to discount anything that you say, because I believe what you believe is also very possibly the truth here. But I just think for at the height of the popularity that Karrion Kross is at right now, even the boys backstage think that this is a work. They think that this situation is a work. And even when you look at his post, yes, he made a post that said that he's open for business. He had the YouTube thing. He revealed that his previous contract situation or going crazy, crashing out, so to speak, with WrestleMania on the podcast he finally said, yes, that was a work. So it's, again, giving you the idea that that was a work, but this is not. And I think that we're just getting planted more and more deeper in our heads that we cannot believe. So, like, we have to believe that this was fake or this was a work and this is real. But now more than ever, it seems that that type of conversation is more prevalent in our story angles. Look at Seth Rollins' injury. It was pumped down our throats that this guy is injured. In all aspects of life, he told 3 people that he wasn't injured. And I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what kayfabe is anymore. And the guy is just too popular to let him go. With that being said, shockingly, in Montreal, you didn't hear one "We Want Kross" chant at all. And that was a surprise to me. Some people online posted that they might have been warned before the show. Nobody gives a shit about that. Pardon me, but nobody would care less if they're warned not to chant for somebody that they want. It's not absurdities.
They said "fuck you, Heyman" in French and didn't get bleeped out.
That's what I'm saying. It's what I'm saying. There was swear words all night long, and Netflix wasn't smart enough to pick up on it. There was the "F you, Heyman." I think they were calling Roxanne something, Dirty Roxanne or something. There was a lot of things being said that were not bleeped out. So that's not what it was. It's just, I don't know if the Montreal fans were just so hyped about the show itself. Kudos to Montreal. It's just like a crazy place, or Quebec City. It's a crazy place for wrestling for everybody. But I am still leaning in the fact that Karrion Kross is coming back to WWE. I don't think he needs Scarlett at all by his side. I think that you remove the bells and whistles. Scarlett, amazing to look at, but what else does she offer to his character? His character doesn't need it. Actually, with her removed and him back, he just has another vendetta, which I think that if they bring him back, Randy, they bring him back as like a Jake the Snake style mega face Jake, instead of this kind of tweener. But go ahead. I'd like to hear your opinion on it.
Well, I believe you're having a lot of high hope on that aspect if they bring him back. One, I don't think he'd come back if it was without Scarlett Bordeaux. But Bordeaux, sorry. First, I just want to say, if you have anybody out there hasn't watched his 2-part documentary style YouTube thing out there, it is out there. Definitely do watch it. I've had the pleasure to sit down with that gentleman, not on an interview basis, but just sit down beside him on a couple occasions, actually, and just have conversations with him. Genuinely, he is an amazing person. Like, he's probably one of the nicest people that you could meet. Not in wrestling, just in general. He's very empathetic. He listens to you. He listens to what you say. He responds to you. He gives you what seems to be very honest and open answers all the time. So, that's what I've seen of him. No, he's not my friend. Again, this is just brief interactions with him. Not an interview basis or anything else like that.
Well, I'll tell you this. He is really... I don't want to cut you off. I don't want to cut you off. I'm just adding to your point. He's a very nice guy. He's got a very close personal relationship with a very young, sick kid that I know here in the GTA area that's a wrestling fan. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, sorry. Go. I apologize. No, you're right. I apologize, Eric. Yes. And he's definitely talked to him a lot from what you told me as well.
Yeah.
So, in turn by saying, if you watch the documentaries, I honestly, for sure, his contract's done. As of that date, his contract's done. And people are saying, oh, work on that. No, man. The guy has a shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees. Like, they wouldn't allow that to happen, right? They just released a shirt on WWE.com probably a month beforehand, I believe it was. But him and Scarlett's shirts are both up on Pro Wrestling Tees right now. The book's out. Don't get me wrong, they gave me promo. Maybe they thought I'm not saying anything about WWE. I have no clue what they think. But maybe they thought maybe giving him a little boost and doing a boost for his book and so on and so forth. I think they helped even write the book, from my understanding, or get the book out there and publish. But maybe that's just what they did. Now, him coming back, there's a possibility. There's definitely a possibility. I think he's bigger than coming back to WWE. I think he can make it fine out there on his own, going to indies and everything else, or doing whatever he wants to do. Because of a person and a great public speaker he is and everything else, I think he could influence a lot more lives and speak to people personally, because he's that type of leader or that type of voice that you could definitely hear, listen to, and follow, right? I think it would be more influential for him to be out on the road than going back to WWE. That being said, this may be his dream. And that being said, if he does go back and this is all the work, forget every fucking word I just said and throw it out the door. No, I apologize. No,
just imagine, dude. Honestly, this would be the mega work. This would be the mega work if Sami finally has the opportunity to raise that world championship, and out of nowhere, here comes Kross on the attack. The problem, I guess, with that is that Kross is gonna get a mega pop, and then what are you gonna do with Sami in a face position? I don't know, man.
If this happens months from down the road, that's fine. I don't get it. It's not a work because it happens months down the road. Maybe something gets the line.
Yeah.
But in terms of he comes back in the next month or anything else like that, Eric, I'm going to genuinely be so upset. It may turn me away from this wrestling product because you do not bring. Or now you don't, they advise you, don't go see us at motels, don't go see us in airports, don't go see us in this and that, don't run up to them and don't do this and do that. Cool. If you want me to follow that rule, definitely, I totally agree with you. You should not be bothered in your own personal time. But now if you're bringing your personal time on screen, or you're bringing this thing and you're working us, well, guess what? Yeah, work can become a shoot. And I think it's going to shoot them right in the foot if they keep doing it this way.
We're going back to the Memphis territory days. Randy is going to be waiting outside the arena with a pistol.
No. Not a pistol.
I know. Not a pistol, but you're going to have those words firing at, a banana pistol, banana gun, banana cannon.
No.
Okay,
just two bananas.
Two last points before I move on from this. You can make whatever closing point you'd like to as well. But Karrion Kross, apparently, when people are interviewing him, the interviewers are being told not to discuss the WWE situation, as it's so put. And then you have to look at the R-Truth situation as well. R-Truth contract done, brought back. The popularity is definitely on the same level, if not higher. Randy, last point.
It's not on the same level. I disagree with you totally. R-Truth was out there. You heard the chants. You heard it on the internet. I'm not saying people aren't there on the internet. And this is nothing against Karrion Kross, Killer Kross. But R-Truth, you heard the chant the next night. We did not hear it at Raw. Like, you know what I mean?
We didn't.
And the outreach is not there.
I have people who were there that don't say the chants were happening. So,
and fellow coworker support. Like, fellow coworker support was not there to me. Like,
this is true, and also
it's not that I don't. Truth, I love the guy.
Truth was also a Vince guy too, right? We have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyways, all right, Rand.
Did you enjoy that segment, people? That was wrestling banter with the boys. And the boys meaning Yak. I'm an old man.
I love it. We're going to make little pins for this segment alone. Let's make segment-based pins, Randy. Let's do that, and then all of our fans can hold up all of their segment-based pins. We just got to get them up with a couple more segments. Five pins. It sounds really good, brother. It sounds like I would buy all the cereal in the world to collect it. But you know what else we're here to do? My friend, en français, let's review Monday Night Raw from the Videotron Centre in Quebec City, in Quebec.
Sacre
Randy,
bleu.
we are still talking about Sacre Blue. We still have Michael Cole and Corey Graves. I miss Pat McAfee. I'm just going to keep on saying it. We miss Liv Morgan and we miss Pat McAfee. Also tonight we're going to miss Naomi. She's out for the night, and it seems like, I don't know, that's like a reality. But yeah, it seems like she's out for the night in an undisclosed reason. Anyways, CM Punk is going to get things going in good old Quebec City, blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
But he wants to have a fight tonight on a Monday night, and that's going to cue yourself some LA Knights. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, LA
Maybe.
Knight is not happy. We know what's going to happen. They want to fight.
No, not really.
They both want revenge on Rollins, though. They know that.
Yeah.
They do know that. They can get along with that. They can do some little high fives with that. And that's what they're going to do, my friend. That is what they are going to do. Anyways, Punk points out that LA Knight isn't a former world champion. That's kind of weird for him to say that, saying that he held the belt for under 5 minutes. But here we are. Here we are. Randy, does that still count? Under 5 minutes? Does it count?
It does.
Okay. All right.
You know what? Maybe it doesn't. Because Paul Orndorff held it for a couple of days after Hogan beat him. And do we see that in the record books?
I honestly think, dude, I think that you have to make it to the next day at least. I feel like there's got to be some type of rule where there's like, get past midnight. When we were growing up, dude, if we stayed up past midnight, my parents told me I was going to turn into a zucchini. You know how terrified I was the first time it was 12:01 and I wasn't asleep and I was like ready to turn into a zucchini? Whoa. Did your parents ever say that shit to you?
No.
It's dark, right?
I don't know. It's darker what type of school you went to, but are you sure they're not wrong? Yeah, no.
Oh, man. Anyways, yeah.
I get it, but I agree with you.
Okay, anyways, he is a former world champion, so to speak. Best in the world. Paul Heyman doesn't think so. Randy was saying, the French fans are greeting Paul Heyman with some lovely words that Netflix doesn't know, and that's great. Here's Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker.
Shout out to Paul Heyman, bringing out the legends like George St. Pierre. I forget the second one. And of course, the second greatest Carpentier in the world, Edouard Carpentier. No, he's not related. Actually, Edward's last name is like Wakawanowitz. But in turn, I will say this. He was friends with my grandfather's brother. And that's how it came about. And if everybody knows what Carpentier means, it means carpenter. And my last name is spelt without an H normally, but my grandfather put an H in it. That's all I got to say. Go ahead.
He stole it. This guy stole it, man. What a jerk. He stole your last name. He stole your last name and made it all to the land of fame to the point where Paul Heyman is mentioning his name. That's good.
I knew him.
It's nice.
I knew him, I guess you could say.
Oh, you knew him. Okay. Did you guys ever
I
share,
met him more than once. So again, he was my grandfather's brother's friend, so I did see him a lot.
Did you ever share a delicious Schwartz's sandwich in Montreal?
No. No, we did not. You know where we always met? Where? I will tell you where. On a farm. I remember the last time I met him, I got chased by a bull. I'm not shitting you. This is all the truth. It was a family reunion. It was like a family reunion. A lot of my family was there. But my grandfather's brother's name was Ed, and his name was Ed. And my grandfather was there, a couple of my aunts and uncles, my parents, of course. And what the cousins used to do is always on this barnyard. He forgot to take the bulls or block off the cows. So we literally were on it, and we were getting chased by bulls. And I swear to God, I wasn't a fast runner, man. My cousin was really worried for me. But that's the last time. Thank you for reminding me of that. Ate some good old macaroni salad and some potato salad. But Paul Heyman. Yes, good Paul Heyman.
No, you know what, folks? Like, honestly, at this point, like, this episode of Raw is probably a little bit less entertaining than this whole getting chased by bulls story. So we're going to... Yeah, we're going to segue ourselves a little bit and get back... Let's get back on topic here for our fine French listeners and our fine French viewers. But anyways, and everyone else too. Everyone else. You're all here. We all love you. We love
Yes.
all the, but CM Punk
Sean.
does not like Braun and Bronson, and neither does LA Knight. So we're gonna have a tag team match, and here we go. Main event of the night has been called for the evening. Okay.
Excited. I was excited.
Yeah,
Shufala and the breaker of bronze with the Steiner math. 40 plus
Steiner
47 equals 87, which is 100. It's close enough. It's close
Yeah.
enough. It's better than his uncle. Yeah, it's better than his uncle. But
I don't know if that's his uncle anymore. I feel like there's something going on there that we don't know about.
You sounded exactly like him last night when he talked. Yeah, 100%.
Sounds like him. He looks like him. It's just there's a lot going on there. A lot of Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump. And
Oh, I thought you were talking
he
about
was the
Eddie
big-
Guerrero.
Oh, we all know he's the big bad booty daddy. So, anyways, let's keep it going. And talking about the big bad booty daddy, here comes Dominic Mysterio in the clubhouse of the Judgment Day, flanked by a strange member, El Grande Americano. Folks, we are doing more promoting for Triple Mania. That's coming up this weekend on the 16th. You can watch that for free on YouTube. Randy, we're going to get some fun wrestling in that AAA, man.
Yes, and join us Sunday evening where we'll put out an episode of me and Eric
Oh,
B.
God.
Oh, no, sorry, Eric B's going away. It's probably just me reviewing Triple Mania because I think it's going to be a fun show.
Yeah, it's going to be Randy C. and
Randy.
George
Mackay.
Rob Harvick.
Okay, Rob Harvick. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Rob,
let's do it.
You want to join?
Rob,
I'll zoom in.
shout out. We haven't shout out to Rob Harvick in a little while, so there we go. Anyways, let's move on forward here. El Grande Americano, Dominic Mysterio versus Dragon Lee and AJ Styles. Randy, I've said it once, I've said it twice, and I'll say it thrice. This El Grande Americano story arc, so to speak, is one of the best TV angles we've seen in a long time. And what I mean by TV angles is we need something for Raw, which is going to be fun, but it's not going to make its way all the way to the top, and it doesn't need to because this angle is fun, brother.
Absolutely fun. Yes, you are right. And it will make it all the way to the top when El Grande Americano wins the AAA belt on YouTube free this Saturday.
There's
a possibility.
Very possible.
It's very possible. But in turn, you again, me, well, Eric obviously is definitely very discouraged about tonight's episode of.
No, I'm not.
But
I'm just making jokes.
But in turn, you are right. When our favorite angle, the Judgment Day, that has continuously been in there, is mixed with El Grande Americano Machinos, right? Or in Frachine, Le Machine de Americano. Is together, it's brilliant. And this is absolutely what this match was.
Yeah. It's fun. It's super fun, and it gives you everything that you need out of a lucha style match and everything that you would come to expect out of AJ Styles, throwing it out, years and years and years after years, doing the exact same amazing thing over and over again. But yes, it's a
Dragon Lee's involved in
itself.
this match too, people. It's Dragon Lee is definitely involved with this match. We just want, it's not AJ Styles. It's a tag team match. It's El Grande Americano and Dirty Dom versus AJ and Dragon Lee.
There's a dragon there, folks. There definitely is a dragon there as well. I guess, right? I guess. Yeah.
No, he did.
Anyways, we're expecting to see like a 15th El Grande Americano, part of El Machina de Americano, so to speak, but it just doesn't happen. Instead, we're going to get some classic chicanery, though, Rand. Classic chicanery, where we see a quick throwback to the Chad Gable Americano. And that is metal insert into the mask. No, not really. It doesn't make it because El Grande Americano is thwarted. But that metal insert finds its way to Dirty Dominic Mysterio, who is still running around with his grandfather's mask, so to speak, throws it in there and gets the headbutt. AJ Styles gets the Americano roll up and the pin and the win here. A fun match right here, just over 15, 16 minutes long, and gave us a good start. Gave us also a nice little preview of what we're going to see between three of these guys here in the ring at Triple Mania.
The big roll-up win by El Grande Americano to AJ Styles. Who would have thunk it, right? This was absolutely fun. Every little piece and part of it. Bringing back throwbacks, bringing back... I want to point something out. No help from the Judgment Day realistically around the ring, to the most part. Again, proving Dominic Mysterio by himself may be better without the Judgment Day. Pin this to future episodes, that's all I gotta say. But in turn, Dominic Mysterio, El Grande Americano, two people that you never thought would be so good together, and the crowd be so over. AJ Styles, AJ was like in Bizarro land when they were yelling out Dirty Dom. The crowd kept going Dirty Dom, and AJ was like, I'm not in France anymore. This is coming up in a month. I think it does lead into AJ versus Dirty Dom for the Intercontinental Championship in Paris coming up. But fun, completely fun match. I enjoyed it all. And when I give this rating, I tell you, there's going to be people out there hating me. But I enjoyed this match tremendously. I'm going to give it a 4.35 bananas.
Whoa.
A 4.35 banana rating because I was laughing, crying, smiling all throughout this match. Great start. Great opening match on WWE Raw.
Definitely. Absolutely. I agree. All right. Calm the monkey down in the background. He's not supposed to clap. He's supposed to have his bananas.
Sorry.
Come on, brother. Come on, Chiquita. Send us some bananas already. The monkey needs to eat. All right, but anyways, talking about the monkey needs to eat, Sami Zayn is in the back with Adam Pearce, and he has a match tonight, and he wants a world title, and the way he's going to get there is by beating Rusev. Anyways, let's just forget about Sheamus and Rusev, because that just no reason to have that if we can have a second hometown pop in a row for Sami Zayn, because... our world champion to be, Sami Zayn, our world champion to be, he needs 2 hometown pops in a row. It's required, I guess. But yeah, Sheamus is there, and I guess he agrees to let his feud just get pushed aside, which is kind of weird.
Just for a minute.
Really weird.
No, for a minute.
Stupid. It's dumb.
I didn't understand why they set this match up. No.
They can't stop fighting each other to the point where they're all over the place and all over everybody else and disrupting every single interview happening in the background. Doesn't matter how little or how big of a superstar you are as it's happening. And now Sheamus is just like, have your fight, fella. And when you're done with him, he's mine.
All right. Minute. Yeah.
The minute he's mine, not the second. The minute. I'm going to take my time.
No bangers, though. No bangers.
No bangers.
That was good. That's a good move forward.
Just mash. No bangers. Io Sky is disappointed that Bret Hart doesn't know her. No, that's not what she said. Io Sky is disappointed that she's not getting her match with Naomi tonight. And trust me, we all are. But Roxanne Perez is going to step in and have that fight instead. All right. Talking about a fight. Talking about a fight that Randy wants to see tonight. It's Sami Zayn versus Rusev. Everybody's been looking forward to that. Sami gets the Sami chance in Quebec City. All right. That happened.
Mercy.
Anyway, Sami's throwing his things out. Rusev is there. He does Sheamus's stuff. His beats of the Bodrum, and that powers Sami Zayn up to Hulkamania levels, which we're pushing him in. Sami's going to start wearing the yellow and red now, as well as a bandana, and start pointing at people and saying you, as well as pointing at the ground as he talks. No, not really, but he will be pointing at the ground when he's mad, folks. He will. It will happen. Sami Zayn, Exploder, Haluva Kick, the
interference.
It
was Solo in the MFTs.
Stupid.
Hey, Adam, I want to fight for the heavyweight championship. That's okay. We'll give you the U.S. in Paris. No, I don't play it. Yeah, well, I guess Solo
again
got to
with
fight
some
somebody. Eh?
the revenge. Solo's angry, and that's what's gonna happen. Solo's here, folks. Anyways, that's the match. First disqualification of the night. Randy, your thoughts?
The match was okay. Again, I was confused. I'm like, how are they going to do this? How are they going to Sammy? You can't make Sammy lose, but in turn, if you make Rusev lose, and now Sheamus says that he's not going to interfere, like, what are they going to do? I honestly forgot. Like, you know what? I know at all on the end of the shows I've been using Solo Sikoa a lot, but I actually forget about him a lot. Because I want to try to forget about that Bloodline or MFT or whatever they're called, anyways. But in turn, that's a SmackDown thing. And if you want to listen or hear more about Solo Sikoa and the MFTs, you can go to the Smack Daddies with Brad the Dad and Father Greg Feltham.
The NFTs themselves, the non-fungible tokens.
There you go.
That's what I think every single time I hear MFT. It's a horrible name. Not like the Vision is any better, but here we are.
Yeah, exactly. But in turn, the match wasn't too bad. Like, the match wasn't too bad up until the ending. We do see a common theme going on after this tonight.
Which is Sheamus running in and attacking Rusev and fighting into the crowd, because now they can fight into the crowd, but not before Sammy got in his licks.
Yeah. And they're trying to go all elimination chamber in it, like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. And Jason Jordan out there, guy can't wrestle, but he can run right beside him, just like put his hands up in the air and everything else like that. You're the producer of the match, man. If you can't wrestle and be out there, don't raise your hands and tell people to come. You try to help break it up. No, I apologize.
This guy's always these guys always on our screen. Ever since he was Kurt Angle's son to now, we just never were able to get rid of Jason Jordan.
Yeah, but again, we can't have Karrion Kross, but we can have Sheamus and Rusev every week. That's all I got to say. But in turn, I will give this match, I'm going to have to give it a pass, unfortunately. It's a 2.5. A 2.5 Chiquita Banana. Pass.
You need a different, for the halfway mark, you need a different sound effect. It can't just be the clapping. It has to be like a...
Hang on. I give it a 2.5 banana. 2.5 banana rating out of 5.
All right. I guess that works. Anyways, yeah, Sheamus and Rusev, they're still going to have a fight all the way to Paris, right? No, I hope not. All right. Xavier Woods is mad in the back, and his hat got ruined by Penta. MFTs are rejected by Adam Pearce as well, and he's going to call Nick Aldis and be angry about it. There's a lot of stuff happening in the back. That's it. But anyways, Penta versus Woods is next week.
Nice.
More Penta for Randy.
Xavier Woods wanting Adam Pearce to ban all hats off Penta. Penta's not allowed to wear a hat from now on. It's a good rule.
But we need the figure instantly. Ultimate Edition Penta with ridiculous hat. It's coming, folks.
It's coming.
Mariachi hat. It's coming. Talking about someone coming hard and fast. Bronson Reed is talking about how he earned Seth Rollins' respect in a video package. A friend of mine messaged me actually during the show and was like, these video packages are getting better and better. And yeah, they are. Production value is insane. They're great. That definitely gets people excited if they're not too into the product. Talking about Punk and Roman Reigns like a schoolyard bully. And he's stolen 2 of his shoes now. 2 different sets of shoes, sorry. And he's wearing them around his neck in hilarious fashion. May I add that as well. Shout out to Paul Heyman later on for wearing the shoe Lafala at ringside. Also hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
How does Roman get home?
I don't know. Kabuki Warriors are here.
Nice.
All right.
Like seeing them.
They are going to even the odds with Io versus Roxy. And Sky says, no, thank you. No, not exactly. Not like that. She does tell them that she doesn't need their help. Anyways, here's Io, Sky, and Roxanne Perez. honestly, when Naomi was pulled off of the card. You expected some chicanery and some nonsense to happen here, and that will happen. There will be some nonsense, just not in the way that you would expect it to be. But up until that point, Randy, Io Sky and Roxanne Perez, superstars in the ring, man. I think that the fans in Montreal are probably more excited for this match than anything else. The crowd reaction the entire time is hot, especially for Io. They love Io Sky in Montreal.
Who?
And
Who?
Io,
Oh.
I don't know her. Io Sky.
Roxanne. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I can guarantee you, my friend, that after that performance, that Brett, my good buddy, knows who Io Sky is. And you know what I was thinking at the time, Randy?
Not much.
That yeah, not much. But he probably knew her as Io Shirai.
Yeah, maybe.
The last time he was there in WWE, and he's like, who the fuck is Io Sky?
Yeah, no, you're right. Never thought of that. That's a good point. You know what? That's a very good point.
Exactly. But yeah, there is. Go ahead.
Can I just say something about that interaction? It's good. It was a good choice with the Naomi injury. Nobody knows what's wrong, too, eh? Supposedly it's legitimate. I've seen some things floating around the internet, and I hope it's not the case. In a way, it could be good if you're a woman, but like, don't get me wrong. But
Big Jim getting a little bit too much going on with Naomi over there.
Maybe. What a way to ruin title run. But that's all you gotta say. But in turn, it doesn't make a difference. Any way that it may be, if she is, that's great. Hopefully she legitimately isn't too bad, because they are putting this match going forward at in Paris, right? So,
yeah.
But if they're gonna set up a replacement and set up a future story, this was a good way to do it. Like Io not wanting Asuka and Kairi to be there at ringside, giving a little tension. So that just proves to me that whatever happens with Naomi, probably Io's not going to win, and then we're going to see them against Asuka, Io versus Asuka, which is a good match, or Io versus Kairi. So yeah. I enjoyed this setup, and we all love Roxanne. So it was good.
It was a great match too, and there's a point of the match with the helicopter spin there when Io flips herself completely out of it, lands perfectly, turns and just smacks the taste out of Roxanne's mouth, turns and waves to the crowd. I think that Io Sky is even as surprised as a lot of people are the reaction she's getting in Montreal. There's after that spot, Randy, you can listen to the noise level just go from a point of being loud to louder to loudest. Like it just keeps climbing.
They love them both. They love them both.
They love them both. They loved everybody tonight, honestly. They loved everybody tonight. And there's a shot later on in the night when Punk is going for his elbow drop, and they show just how packed the arena is. And they're lit in Montreal. That's just the best way that I can put it. They're just excited about wrestling, and they love this match. Anyways, let's get towards the end of the match. Who knew? When we first saw what was going on with Naomi, they even announced it on WWE. Stay tuned tonight to Raw to find out more about this developing storyline. So I thought maybe Naomi was going to run and attack Io. It doesn't happen. Here comes the Kabuki Warriors instead. But they cause the wrong type of distraction. Io runs into them. Roxanne wins by roll-up. Randy, roll up number 2 tonight.
Yes, roll up number 2 tonight. No, I apologize. This match was absolutely fantastic. A little scary part at the end. When Io Sky went on the top rope to do her, what do you call it? What's that move called? It doesn't matter. You know, when she goes up on the top rope, she's about to land. Roxanne puts her legs up. Mm-hmm. It looked like a little timing was out of place. It definitely gave the match a little break or like pause. Are you okay? You okay? Type thing. And one of them or both of them did look hurt for a second. But other than that, if you remove that, every other part of this match was absolutely fantastic. Again, setting up the Io Sky versus Asuka and Kairi Sane. Roxanne getting the win, proving that Roxanne should be in the title picture again, which she's always part of it. These two women here Roxanne Perez, very young. Io Sky, been in the business for a bit. Liv Morgan, they've been absolutely incredible. And I'm talking as a wrestler. And when I say a wrestler, I'm saying male or female. They're absolutely incredible in every way. Every time that they're out there, they perform, and they show their stardom. But I enjoyed this match tremendously. So, by saying that, I am going to, I almost pressed the wrong button. I am going to give this a tie with Dominic Mysterio and El Grande American, a 4.35 banana. Another 4.35 banana rating for a match. I enjoyed it tremendously. The show's going along quick, and I'm loving it.
There you go. Talking about loving it, Jey Uso is in the back, and he wants his rematch, but LA Knight says, get in the back of the line. Yeah. And Uso says, no yeet, brother. I ain't buying that. Snuff. Yeah, he said snuff. No, he didn't. Io Sky yells at the Kabuki Warriors, how in Japanese, so we don't really know what's going on, but they're angry, and they're going to have a fight next week, maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens after Paris. Let's go after Paris with that fight.
Well, I'm very good with translation. She actually asked, what are you doing afterwards? We're going for poutine. That was the
poutine. A nice poutine and a nice Schwartz's sandwich. Is going to be a little drive from Quebec City, but it's worth it, folks. You got to wait in that line when you get there for that meat sandwich. It takes about an hour to get in that place, at least. Anyways, Randy, talking about meat sandwiches. It's the women's intercontinental title match. It is Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch. And we all know what's going to happen in this match. The new champion. No, not really. Anyways, first clean finish of the night. Becky Lynch gets the win here with a disarmer, retains her title. Nobody was surprised by that. The one thing that does surprise me, honestly, about all of this, Randy, which is what we were hoping was going to happen, but it's just not going to happen. They're not going to let her do it. We were hoping there was going to be some type of crazy beatdown, and then we were going to see Dungeon Natty show up.
I was hoping on it.
But Dungeon Natty is handcuffed in the WWE.
You never know. Maybe they might pull her out for a minute. It's next week, isn't it? Did they announce it for next week? Yeah, so next week, hopefully. What if they do? What if it's just like a big swerve and they pull her out and she wins? She beats up the man. But
it would be like one of the hottest storylines in the entire female division instantly. If you're smart enough to have seen what Natty is doing in GCW and everywhere else she's been showing up.
That's right. So spark a little fire underneath our butts. But this match, Becky versus Maxine Dupree, I will give it. It was what it was. It's just a pass. So a 2.5.
There you go.
A 2.5 Chiquita banana.
I'm
just trying to get Eric upset, dude, with using it. I'm like, it's not what.
Right on Maxine's patukas, brother. Right on Maxine's butt. You're just smacking it back there. Anyway, Seth Rollins is here. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed need a pep talk before the main event. Bayley is here too, guys. She's still a part of Raw. She's still a part of this division. We don't know where she's gone, but she's there. She's there. Anyways. Okay.
Oh, did you see the end of it, though? Did you hear it? Bayley not winning and everything else. I thought this was really good. I'm more excited with it.
The mental breakdown thing or the Karrion Kross thing?
What do you mean the Karrion Kross thing?
Well, did you talk about her saying that she's having a mental breakdown or looking like she's having a mental breakdown?
Yeah, but they were explaining like, I've had all these losses and blah, blah, blah. But at the very end of the video, all you hear is... No, you hear ding dong. You hear ding dong. So is it her turning heel? Is it her going like the mental breakdown? Wyatt Six is supposedly having a new member. What if this is the turn of Bayley? Imagine being the hugger to now the suffocator. I don't know. But I enjoyed it. I love Bayley though.
She could suffocate me anytime, brother. Anytime.
Which probably won't though.
No, probably not. Probably won't happen. Anyways, Stephanie Velcro is here and she apologizes to Io Sky with Velcro gone. Rhea Ripley comes in and the crowd goes wild just to have Rhea Ripley on the screen for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
One of the loudest pops of the night. That's all we get. She is a superstar. Unfortunately, you don't get no wrestling tonight from her, but such is life. Talking about wrestling, it is the main event. Big Bronson Reed battle tested himself. Braun Breaker versus LA Knight and CM Punk. Eli Drake and Pepsi Phil themselves, and this is going to be the main event of the evening. It's going to have everything that you wanted it to have, everything that you expected it to have, Randy. You know, Steiner's going to give you, actually, quick question.
Steiner's going to give me? Breaker's going to give me?
Well, you know, same thing.
Same thing. Okay.
Breaker's going to give you the same spot he gives you in almost every match now. Is that clothesline over the announce table spot being overused?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, it's Braun Breaker, man. who is tired? Again, I'm doing my. Who is tired of Hulk Hogan giving a leg drop? Bret the Hitman Hart putting on a sharpshooter. Stone Cold Steve Austin putting. What did he put on? A stunner. No, I'm playing. I'm pulling. No, but like signature moves.
Luke, okay, so let's go back. Let's go. Yeah, you gave all finishers. Stone Cold, Luthez.
Okay, right. wait. No, Bret Hart, the clothesline. The jumping clothesline.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you give your Bret Hart. You're a bigger mark than I am on Bret Hart.
Honestly, I was going to say the Russian leg sweep.
Yeah, Russian leg sweep's a good one.
Side Russian leg sweep was a signature Bret Hart move for sure.
Yeah.
Anyways, Randy, yes.
Okay, let's use others. No, let's use others. Who's another one that we could go? Name another signature. Setup.
Let me see. CM Punk.
Yeah.
Corner knee and bulldog.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jey Uso.
Trish Stratus bulldog.
Yeah. Yep.
That's another one too.
Jey Uso. What's
Yeah.
the Jey Uso signature?
Yeet.
Eating? Just eating on them, folks?
Yeah.
Spear.
No, spear, super kick.
Yeah, super kick is a signature. There you go. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this for the next 3 hours, folks. So hold on, because it's gonna be a bumpy ride. No, all right. Randy is absolutely right, and yes, we get a lot of fun in this match as well. Like I said, Paul Heyman is at ringside. He's wearing the Shula Fala at the side here as well. There's some barking going on. I love it when CM Punk does a little bit of barks here at Braun Breaker when he finally makes his way into the ring. CM Punk's hair looks a little crazy in this match. I don't know what it is for me, but it's the first thing that stands out. When he is leaning over the ropes, he's got like this crazy side part thing going on, and it is just hanging. It's hanging, brother. But yeah.
No dry shampoo. No dry shampoo in Quebec City.
I don't know why that is the first thing that jumped out to me, but I'm like, what's up with Punk's hair? It's strange. But yeah, Bronson Reed, Randy, at this point, they've done a really good job of elevating him to the point of being a threat, taking out people week by week by week. I think that when this first happened, people wanted somebody else in that other position. Has Bronson Reed now elevated himself to the point where people aren't having that discussion anymore?
Yeah, you're absolutely correct on that. No, he's now a beast. Well, he's always been a beast, but now he's a terror, the tsunami, taking out the OTC, the true tribal chief Roman Reigns, and taking his shoes twice. Guy's walking out barefoot. It's not like Roman's not used to walking around barefoot or anything. I think he prefers, like, you know what I mean. But those are expensive shoes. That's all I got.
It's Samoan. He's walking around on the beach, anyways.
That's what I want to say. Yeah, but I didn't want to sound too bad, and I apologize if it did. But
I don't.
But
I don't think getting your all. I think I want to walk on the beach. That's where I'm doing, brother. That's why I'm leaving.
And if you watch those WWE sideshows with when they go to the stupid Nike store and they buy like $14,000 worth of Nike, they're not cheap. So, but no, in turn, Bronson Reed is looking like a beast. Braun Breaker, they're setting up stars. We talked earlier about Roxanne Perez. You have to set up the next big star. Perez being one of them, Braun Breaker being the next. They're doing a very good job.
Well, absolutely, because as much as the superstars of CM Punk and Randy Orton and all those guys are hanging around right now, in 10 years, we're not going to be talking about those people at all. In 10 years, we're going to be talking about the Breakers. We're going to be talking about the Fatus. Dominic Mysterios, Rhea Ripley's. Who knows, man? Ludwig Kaiser. He's honestly elevated himself to such a high level with this Grande Americano thing that they're doing, and it's just crazy where you can see these guys go. But yeah, it's a lot going on. Anyways, let's get towards the end of the match. Top rope elbow drop hits Breaker. The GTS is definitely loaded up in a very long fashion. CM Punk loads that thing up in AOL Internet Online style. And here comes Seth freaking Rollins. Another disqualification. Randy, 5 matches, 2 DQs, 2 roll-ups, and 1 clean victory for Becky Lynch. This match, it happened. It definitely happened. It was in the main event spot. We're definitely setting something up here, but let's talk about the match first, Randy. What are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts on this match? I enjoyed it.
What's your vision? What is your vision on this match?
We obviously knew Seth Rollins was going to come out. And my vision is there's going to be a 3 versus 3 coming up very shortly. And and we know it's the Vision versus Jey Uso, CM Punk, and LA Knight. Yes.
Yeah.
Because they all deserve this title shot. So one's going to have to be victorious. It was good. I enjoyed the match to the most part. Yeah, loaded up CM Punk, AOL loading, like John Cena coming out of the stage with Cody Rhodes on his shoulders. That's how big it was, or long it was. Yeah, exactly. He's like, we still have 33 seconds left. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, go to sleep. Yes.
It was like this right here, fans. Do you see this? Do you see the pose? I'm doing it.
Yeah,
It was
something else. But I enjoyed the match. I'm going to give this match a 3.75. A 3.75 banana rating. And yeah, no, it was good. I like where they're moving forward. Are they going to do it at Clash at the Castle, Paris? Is it Clash at the Castle? Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what's happening here. So Jey Uso is there running in to save the day after the beatdown is happening to LA Knight and CM Punk. Jey Uso's got a chair in his hand. Braun Breaker just seems to kind of like deflect it entirely as he's running to the ring, and then Seth avoids it. And then the best thing that happens by far is Jey Uso trying to hit Bronson Reed with a chair, and Bronson Reed literally just palming the chair out of his face.
Yeah.
Boom! Straight arm. Chair completely stops. Jey Uso himself looks very surprised. Jey Uso, a lot of fun videos going on about him and somebody else from NXT online right now around the time where WWE was in New York and New Jersey. But anyway,
they've been going around for a bit since when it did happen.
It's been quite a minute now, but I don't blame him for that. Anyways, Jey Uso is there. Seth Rollins is there. CM Punk is there. LA Knight is there. And Adam Pearce says, you know what? I don't even have to call a meeting. I'm coming out. You guys are having fights in Paris. It is officials. And that's what's happening, folks. 4-way dance for the championship belt. And we know Seth Rollins is escaping with that thing around his waist, which is what's going to happen. But
what a great night of matches, eh, Eric B? I love this. Raw to me was absolutely great. I enjoying it more and more each week, and I'm not pooping on you. I will give this whole, when you add it up, 40 plus 47 minus the 7. Add 6. Eric's like really annoyed right now. Plus 3. Can I get longer? Minus the 2. Hang on. You're going to add a... Oh, yeah. And then I give it a 3.75 banana for a whole show. 3.7 banana. Completely. Yes.
Add
Wait, hang on,
0.5
I'm
for
changing
that,
my
okay?
changing my experiences just happened. I'm changing. I'm giving it a 4.25 banana for a night of show. Experiences happen.
There you go.
4.2 for 5 banana.
There you go. Because we still need that in our wrestling, folks. We still need that, especially with Scarlett off the screen. Maxine, we need you here with us. Anyways, folks, that is the review. That is me and Randy talking about the haps with the craps. So thank you so much for joining us. Randy, if people wanted to like follow us more, watch us on the YouTubes, maybe if they like that more, like what's our page, brother? How do they find us?
Follow us on the YouTubes at youtube.com. Sorry, www.youtube.com at Draw Straws Raw. We're getting up there in the likes and the watches of the videos and everything. So like, comment, subscribe. We have some comments. We keep saying we're going to go over some listener comments, but we have never done it. We'll try to do it. Maybe we'll do it like a talk too much this week and just go over listener
We'll do it.
comments.
Why don't we do a whole episode of
Listener comments.
vacation mode listener comments?
Okay, there we go. And then follow.
And I'll answer them. I'll answer them with a little bit of suds in my system.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It wouldn't be the first time. As well as on the Instagrams at the Hub Sports Entertainment. Go follow our buddies, the Smack Daddies. The Smack Daddies, East Coast podcasting champions of the world. They review WWE SmackDown every week for you on latest Saturday morning. They've been doing a good job. They're here on the Hub Sports Entertainment. Go to their website as well. Go follow them on their information. As well as, go follow our Facebook, facebook.com/The Hub Sports Entertainment. Thank you, everybody, for listening. And if you want to join our Patreon, patreon.com/The Draw.
There you go. I'm Eric B. They call me the Raw Dog, and you can find me on Instagram at Wrestling with Eric without a W and without a G in the wrestling. So don't get confused. But folks, thanks again for listening to me and Rand. Until the next time, please take care of yourselves and each other and continue to live your lives impactfully.
Live, laugh, and always love wrestling. Shit.
I miss Liv Morgan.
Deuces!
Fucking thing.
How much does it bother you that they're yeeting right now?
Yeet?
They're yeeting, yeah. Does that bother you?
What's it called? 4 letters, 1 word. Stop.